It's my 1978 P-Bass, American made. Put a badass two bridge on it so it stays nice, tight and in tune. This sucker I got when we were recording New Wave. I actually found it online from a pawn shop that was selling it, and the paint was already beat up, but there's still a lot more paint on this. It was pretty much black with just a little wear right here, but from I think about 6 months of playing live, it looks like this now, and it's looked like this for a while. It is very beat up, but it is an amazing bass, and it's kind of the staple of my bass playing. This is my favorite bass. It also has a very worn off, smudgy signature from Gary Talent of the E Street Band, who of course I got to sign and then didn't seal it or anything, it just smudged. So this is the 1978. Alright, here we have it, the Matt Freeman Squier Custom P-Bass. Don't let the name Squier scare you. This is a really, really good, solid, great bass. And it's a Matt Freeman. The guy's good. He's really good. It makes me nervous even attempting to play this bass because he was nice enough to give it to me last year. We were lucky enough to go on tour with Rancid, and all really, really super nice, amazing guys. And yeah, he gave me one of these, and man, I'm just telling you, this guy, he's the definition of bass player. Not to kiss his ass. This is the Roger Waters signature bass, all black hardware. It had a black bridge on it, but I put a badass 2 on it. This is my main live bass that I play all the time. This is my touring machine right here. The big difference between this one and a lot of the other basses is instead of the stock pickups, this actually has quarter pounders in it, so it has a much hotter sound, much louder growl. For the live show, also super wide neck. It's got a brass nut, so it's even more bright sounding. This is the touring bass of choice. You can take a lot of abuse and it keeps going. I don't think I have the license to show you a picture of Roger Waters, but I wish you were here. Alright, up next we have my custom-made Fender bass that the lovely people, of course at Fender, made me. It's in their Tobacco Sunburst, as you can probably tell. It's one of my favorites. Put a badass 3 on it. So the normal stock pickups, normal stock electronics, the kind of, if it's not broken, don't fix it kind of vibe. This one has been on tour a bit. It has some wear on it. It's just a good solid bass. The big thing about this is the people at Fender made me a super nice neck modeled after the 78 that has a really nice lacquer on it, and it just plays super nice. I know you can't really tell that through a video screen, but just trust me. Super nice custom Fender P-Bass. Alright, this is my 62 Reissue P-Bass. As you notice, Sunburst. Once again, I know it's getting boring with the color, but you like what you like. The funny story about this, besides this just being an amazing bass, sounds great, plays great, is the fact I was looking around at all my basses and realized that I really just have a bunch of maple fretboards and I don't have any rosewood. So I picked this up, and this thing's an amazing bass. No real stories with it because it's so pristine. I'm scared to take it on tour or do anything with it except record. So, 62 Reissue, very nice bass. Alright, right here is my 2003 American Standard P-Bass. Once again, Tobacco Sunburst. This one no badass on it, just stock bridge, stock guts, stock pickups. The true story about this bass is that, can't really see, maybe you can see right now in these photos that I'm inserting with the magic of editing, that this bass has been completely glued back together right here. This bass was thrown straight up by our singer Tom at a show, and instead of catching it, it landed smack, just like that, straight, just vertical on the stage, split the entire body in half. And this bass has been glued back together. This bass has been fixed more times than any other item I've ever owned. But the best thing about this bass is that this bass, I believe, was on the entire recording of Searching for a Form of Clarity. It was on the majority of New Wave, and it was on a whole lot of White Crosses as well. So, just remember, if you think you broke something completely, just get some glue and someone who knows what they're doing, and it could still work, and it could sing.